Hey, welcome back to another episode for Life for Living Well. My name is Richard. Before I dive into the topic that I have for us this week, I'd like to quickly say if you have one or two things you would like to know about this community, you can find it out on our website at www.lifeforlivingwell.com. And if you like to receive weekly articles that we often send out every time we have an update, you can also sign up by just register with your email in the contact me form or subscribe, and you will surely get the wonderful article that we release every week. So let's dive in without taking much of your time. So the topic I'm looking at this week is what we call setting intention with effort. So again, it's what we call setting your intention with effort. So as we normally do, if you are the regular listener of this podcast, we tend to take one individual motivational word and build our topic or message around it. So this week, I will be taking from Jesse Owens, what she puts, how she describes effort along with intention. So Jesse put it this way: we all have dreams, but in order to make dreams come into reality, it takes an armful of lot of determination, dedication, self-discipline, and effort. And that is so true. But we come across with people say all you need to do is to set your intention clear what you want to do, but no one really tell you what it takes to make that intention become reality. And I'm hoping that by the time this podcast finish today, you'll be able to get one or two things from it, and you will be able to put effort to your intentions. If you have one, and if you don't have one, you'll be able to do two things. You set a clear and achievable, measurable intention, and then you'll be able to put the amount of effort that you require to make it happen into it. So here we come to an area where many are not paying enough attention. And the question is, why is that? So for simplicity reason, it could be because of how we chase sensationalism and how it influences our daily attention. That's why today we have 24-hour news. They need to know what is going on every 1 minute. They need to be in control of everything. And when we don't get a notification on our phone, we panic. Or when we mix our phone, we having anxiety. So it has become increasingly difficult to focus on a specific task for an extended period without any external stimulation. So, for example, if you have a dog and you take your dog for a walk, how often do you notice the dog wandering side to side? It takes curiosity and attention drifting from one thing to another. And the same also goes for children. It takes a great deal of effort to continually redirect their focus to a particular goal or task. Sadly, you will notice the same pattern in adults too, with constant social media notification and the fear of mixing out, FOMO. So how do you manage this? how do you control it? How do you be in charge of it? Because when all these things are in control of you, they are very terrible masters. And your life may not experience peace of mind, calmness, richness of life. So, there are several tools available to increase productivity and improve time management, but guidance on setting clear intention is relatively scarce. Many books are being written on how to set intentions and establish a clear purpose for what you want to achieve, but the core idea is often mixed. And personally, what I've noticed with people who successfully set and achieve goals in their life, or maybe in the area of business, career, relationship, is purely down to effort. A lot of it. And many of us are not willing to do this. Amount of time, amount of waking up early, amount of going to bed late, amount of consistently doing something, not say the result instantly. It takes a lot of kind of mindset to embrace it. So it is not enough to just be aware and set an intention. The key is putting in the right amount of effort. So the question I ask you as you listen to this podcast right now, so what does effort have to do with it? So it turns out that effort plays a significant role. It's often a series of consistent small actions that are required to fulfill even a single intention. Merely holding an intention in your mind isn't enough. It's only a matter of time before you lose focus and move on to something else. So those who have learned how to bring their intention to fruition often write them down. So they have a bit of behavior or actions, call it behavior or actions that they took. And some of them is to write their goals, their intention down in a clear and simple and setting a deadline to it. They try to avoid having a vague intention. I want to be a successful business. What successful business means to you? How do you get there? How do you measure when you become successful? I want to increase my income. How much you want to increase your income? How do you plan to do that? So those who have learned how to bring their intention to fruition often write them down, and it helps them because they can set a target date, time for completion. Not necessarily that date and time will be able to they will be able to achieve it because of other things that come, but it prepared them to push even if they have to change the date and the time. It also helped them to fast track their achievement. So this practice isn't always feasible unless you are part of their inner cycle. These people may not be loudest, but their results can speak volumes. As Thomas Edison once said, I'm not quite sure whether Thomas Edison or Thomas Jefferson said it. One of the Thomas said it, and he put it this way: opportunity is often missed because it is dressed in overall and look like hard work. And I can tell you, many people will do anything to avoid that hard work. That's why sometimes we look around us, we say some people are very lucky. What we don't look at is the effort that they put into lucky that you said they have. What you don't realize that how many times they've tried to attempt those things or try different things until you see one or two things that become a successful for them. We all attract success. We like to be in the winning teams. That's why Olympic is stand up. That's why competition is stand up. And people mood swing when their team win or lose. You think, what happened to this person on Monday morning just because our team won over the weekend? We all like success story. We all love to associate with it. But we can become the one of those people that create it as well. As you set your intention for your project or task, prioritize the effort that will lead to the series of actions necessary to bring your intention to life with tangible results. Do not let the hard work that will require to put the effort into your intention discourage you. It's a necessary factor. No car can move even when the engine is perfect without the petrol or diesel or these days electric vehicle. I hope this message helps someone. And if you like to get more of what we do at Life for Living Well community, please sign up on our website for weekly article that we send out, and you will be the first. And this article is free. We are not charging you, and it's well written, well thought out. And you can also be a contributor on the community by just dropping me a line on our form, contact me form, and we'll be able to get back to you. We hope this message helps someone. Until we meet again, please stay safe and have a wonderful week. Ciao.